Hello everyone and welcome to Linux command line tutorial series. This is tutorial number 12. If you are following this tutorial from the first video, then go ahead and post from day 1 in the comment section below. I hope you are enjoying. Let me tell you one thing right now. What you are learning is going to be priceless in the future. Linux command will make you really fast at doing tasks which people using graphical user interface will take forever to do. So congratulations. In this video, we will learn how to use touch command. Main purpose of this command is to change file access and modification time, but it can be used to create new file as well. In simple terms, it is used to change timestamp of a given file. It can create file with any extension. I personally like to use touch instead of cat to create new files. Touch command can only create file. It cannot create directories. So let's get started. I'm on my terminal and let's go ahead and clear it out. That's what we do every time. And let's do ls. I already created 2 files on my desktop, as you can see it right here. Let's go ahead and use touch. So we will say touch, and it's simple, touch. And if you just say touch, nothing happens. It will show you how to use the command. So let's go ahead and create a new file. We will say new one, or we can say index.html. And if you do ls, we have the file right there and it's on the desktop as well. Let's use touch to create multiple files. So we will say touch 1.txt, 2.txt, 3.txt. So, and when we ls, we have a bunch of files here. Well, we don't really need 1, 2, and 3. So let's go ahead and remove those files. And I'll say rm1.txt, 2.txt, 3.txt and hit enter, and all 3 files are removed. So we will be working with these 3 remaining files. First of all, let's do ls-l, and this is the, I don't know what timestamp that is, but it is something. If you remember from the previous video, we created our own alias, which was cstat, which we will be using here. So let's do cstat on our index.html file. And this has everything same because we just created the file using touch. So if you remember, accessing the file, in order to make any changes, to access or modification or something, you have to, if you want to modify, you need to open the file, make some changes, and then exit the file. If you want to access, you still need to do something with the file. But using touch command, you can make those changes on the fly. You don't need to open or print or anything. So let's go ahead and first change the access. So we will keep this right here so that we can compare. And let's say touch, and you will say -a for access, and we will pass in index.html, and let's do cstat again on index.html. And as you can see, access was changed to 22.3, which is 10.3, and the time is 10.3. And you notice that even the changed has changed along with accessed. Okay, so let's go ahead and change the modified time, and this time we will say touch-m index.html. so cstat index.html, and this time you can see modified time changed, and along with that changed has also changed, but the birth time will always stick there no matter what. Okay, next thing what we can do is, this is 2020 and this is like current timestamp. What if you wish to create a file with a different timestamp? So first of all, let me tell you the format. The format is YY MMDD HHS and then SS. SS is not required. If you don't give SS, by default it will take as 0. So don't worry about that. I'll just skip it, but you can try. So let's go ahead and create a new file. We will say another one, okay? Just like DJ Khaled, another one. So let's do touch, and this time we will use -t. And if you remember the format, that was YY, so we will say 2020. And then we will do, I think that's month, right? So let's create 1st January 2020. And instead of naming the file another one, let's name it New Year, you know? Just makes it simpler to remember. So this is 1st January, and let's say time is 10:30 or 10:45. Okay, it doesn't matter. And we'll say new underscore year.txt. Okay. And let's go ahead and do cstat on our new year.txt. And as you can see, damn, it still says it's 2020. Oh yeah, of course. But the month is different, right? It's January 1st, 10:45. But changed will always be the current timestamp. Changed will always pick the current timestamp whenever there is something happens to the file. So you cannot mess with that. You know, yeah, security with Linux, that's why it's amazing. Actually, in Windows, you can change all the timestamps. And probably you can change it here, but I'm just saying it's not that easy to change. So let's go ahead and, for last time, go ahead and mess up with the access first. And I will say touch and -a and new year and cstat new year.txt. You know what? Let me remove the normal new.txt so that I can use autocomplete. As you can see, we changed the accessed, and along with accessed, this change was changed to current timestamp. And let's go ahead and change modifier as well, and it's going to be touch -m new year.txt cstat new year.txt, and we can see all 3 timestamps are changed except the birth time. Okay, so that's that. Now, what if you wish there is a way to copy the timestamps from one file to a new file or another file, and you can do that by using -r. -r. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you how to do that. So let the seconds change. Okay, so it's 10:07 right now, and all this are 10:06 or something. But do remember, changed will always be the current timestamp. Okay, so let's copy the profile of this file, which is dash. So you will say -r, and you will pass in the file name from where you want to copy. And this time you will, let's say old year. Oh, damn. Old year.txt. And let's go ahead and do cstat on new year.txt. And let's do cstat on old year. Damn. Let me remove one more every time. And let's do cstat on old year.txt, and you can see everything is copied from this file. Okay, the birth, it picks up from the current timestamp, I guess. Oh no, birth, it picks up from the modified, I guess. Well, that's new to learn. And accessed, of course, accessed, you can see it's same, right? Accessed is same. And modified is same right there. But I told you, change will always be current because it was 7 seconds, right? It's 7 minutes, so it's 8. Yeah, change will always be the current timestamp. But this is new to learn. The birth is picked up from modified. Well, that's that. So that's how you use touch to create files. I mean, I know you won't be using this flags a lot, but the best part about touch is creating the files. You can say hello world.java, or you can say new.py, or you can say, I don't know, like one more.swift, or index, we already had index.html. We can say index.css, we can say app.js, and we get all this file on the desktop so fast, right? Okay, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, post them in the comments. If you like this video, don't forget to hit like. I'll see you next time.